Hey everybody. I just saw something that it brought up some old memories and feelings and really hurt my heart. And I just wanted to jump on here real quick, and hopefully this is going to be short and sweet. And just talk about it while it's fresh in my mind. There's somebody I know that she was having some problems with a relationship with somebody in her life. So she went to her pastor's wife, like we should be able to do, right? Like you would think, okay, yeah, you're going to get some good advice. And when I found out what the advice was, I was flabbergasted. I was like, and I found out well after the fact. I mean, this is something that happened quite some time ago, and then I found out about it rather recently. And I was just like, do what? She told you to what? It was absolutely ungodly counsel. Just because you're a pastor and just because you're a pastor's wife doesn't necessarily mean you're godly. I'm just saying. And I wanted to feel for her. I really did. I wanted to be like, dang, honey, I understand, because she ended up doing some things that she shouldn't have done. And I wanted, like I said, I wanted to feel for her. I wanted to kind of justify it and like, well, I understand why you did that. But then I think about it and I'm like, no, here's the thing. You have to get into the Word for yourself. You have to pray for yourself to be able to discern if you're being given godly counsel or ungodly counsel. And unfortunately, I see this more than I would like to see this. Anyway, so in this specific instance, I really got to thinking about it, and I thought, no, you know what? She should have been spending time with God. And he would have told her, hey, this is not godly counsel. It's counterproductive. It's stupid, because all you're doing is enabling the bad behavior already. I mean, it was terrible. Anyway, but then I got to thinking about it a little bit deeper. And this church does not teach close personal relationship with God. Honestly, they really don't. So here's the thing. Because unfortunately, we see this more and more and more in churches, because we've got too many false shepherds, we've got too many false prophets, we've got too many pastors that are in that position for the wrong reasons, or over time, they allowed the world to get in there. And we see a lot more churches that are just looking to entertain and to get financial gain, let's just say. And there's so many people that are being led astray. They really are. If you're in a church like this, if you're in a church that you're not being told you need to spend time in God's Word, you need to spend time in prayer, you need to fast. The Bible doesn't say if you fast, it says when you fast. So if you're not being taught all this, if you're not being taught about sin, if you're not being taught the Bible, if you're not being taught that, and not just the good stuff out of the Bible, because anybody can get in there and make messages that's just all good stuff all day long, but you're keeping people as baby Christians. You're keeping them on the milk all the time. They're not, after a while, they're not going to get any nourishment, and you're not going to grow. And in some instances, people start falling away. Or they stay in church, but they are definitely not living a life that is pleasing to God. The Bible's not for the people back in Bible days. It's for all of us. He's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. If he said it was a sin then it's a sin now. And if he told us to draw close to him, he wants us to draw close to him. If he told us, be holy for I am holy, that's what he means. That's what he wants us to do. Guys, oh my gosh, my heart just aches for people like this. And guys, make sure that you're pursuing God for yourself, and make sure that you're in a church that encourages that and that is teaching you out of the word. That's all I have to say. Just be blessed and be a blessing, y'all.